Gemini, good morning. This is your channel messages for the 19th of May. Gemini, the twins. We need to talk about very serious matter, Gemini, that I stumbled upon yesterday. Now, first and foremost, I'm getting I'm not sure if it's you, Gemini, but I'm getting someone getting intoxicated before 8 a.m. Yesterday, I wake up drunk. And I wasn't drinking, and I'm not sure who I was connecting to, but me getting, before you go work, you're taking a shot. Me getting, you feel cool and you feel nice. Anyways, because of the little we call it the Canadian Revenue Agency money, the little carbon rebate that we got a few days ago. I'm sure all Canadians and Scarboroughrians can attest to this, right? I decided to show my face to LCBO yesterday. So yes, the first time I go anywhere go buy liquor in Canada, it was yesterday. LCBO have the footage, right? So anyways, first of all, me getting get drunk early. Me getting you cannot operate machinery, not a fuck. After I came back from LCBO, I enjoy my very low costing Canadian made wine and shit. You can't drive. You're fucking crazy. How you drive on that? Liquor, alcohol. You cannot actually. Me getting is either you're gonna hurt yourself operating machinery, or me getting you cannot drive. You can't. Or you for drunk. Or you for ingest that and drive. You're mad. Any single way. Yes, I'm getting something about. I don't know if you're home alone, that's why you're getting drunk so early. I'm getting before 8 a.m. Liquor is going in your kidneys. It's going in your liver. I'm feeling it. Anyways, it inspired me to go to LCBO yesterday. Now, while I was at LCBO yesterday, I should say, very friendly staff. Very clean environment. Very nice radio station playing in there. It was great. The selections was lovely. We had all type of selections, but you do know I like to buy Canadian. I didn't mean it that way. I did not mean it. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean it that way. Any single way. My flares didn't flare up until I was checking out. And even though this has nothing to do with the staff of LCBO, they're following protocol. Perhaps I need to speak to management and Bill Blair. Mr. Bill Blair, good morning, Mr. Bill Blair. Mr. Bill Blair, I have an issue that I need to address to the public, Mr. Bill Blair. Before I address the issue, so now me I check out. Me I check out my little $9 bottle, you understand? Because I bet you don't have it that much, okay? It was carbon rebates. What the fuck you expect me to buy, right? Now, when I'm checking out, I notice on the SEO of the LCBO system, it have something on it where you can flag people. It's not really a flag, it's basically something for identify the customer. Now, you're Asian, very friendly girl. And again, it's to have nothing to do with your staff, because chances are I'm gonna go back there. Your Asian employee following the SEO standards, click that, she click minor. Now, according to the law in Canada, a minor is a person under the age of the majority in their province or territory. The age of minority is 18 in most provinces and territories, including Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, Prince Edward Island, Quebec, and Saskatchewan. However, the age of minority is 19 in British Columbia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and Labrador, not a Labrador retriever. So here's the issue I have. Alright, so why you have a SEO in your system saying flagging people as minors? A minor is 18 and below. That's the first thing. So I understand black don't crack. You understand? I don't know if this is a part of a bullying technique because my mother and father decide to fuck the right people and my skincare routine is doing wonders for me. You cannot be flagging people as minors. Minor 18. That's the first thing. Secondly, if a man who dressed like a woman goes into the establishment and he claims him look like a woman or him look like a man, because you cannot go by what you can't tell the cashier. You have to look with your own two eyes what this client look like, put in the system that this client look like a so-called, and minor is not 25. So even if I try to push back my age to 25, according to the law in Canada, minor is 18. That is high school age. So now your cashier flagged me as a minor. She flagged me as an 18-year-old, according to the law, according to LCBO, SEO. Now, you know how damaging that is for somebody? Not only are you flagging them in your system, when you flag them in the system at this certain time in your SEO, come used to the pharmacy, anytime you enter things in the pharmacy system, it goes by time. Your camera is telling, your camera flagged me as a minor. No, that's damaging. It's especially damaging to men. So you're telling me if me and Drake went into LCBO and Drake was like, I need a one dance, get a Hennessy in my hand, one more time before I go. Drake wants Hennessy. And I'm like, okay, Drake, no problem. Let's stop at LCBO. Me and Drake go in, me use my ID. Una flag me as a minor. Isn't minor the same problem, the same thing, the so-called certified lover boy, and he's a minor. No, minor get Drake into the problem. So no, you cannot say to your employees, and this cannot be a law. You cannot see an identification issued by the government and you see 32 on it, but in your system you put minor. That not make no blood clot sense. You know how much men are being accused of talking to minors? You know much girls, you know much minors are lie about them age? And I get man in a problem. The so-called minor argument is not just about what your employees think somebody look like. It's serious. If a person over the age of consent to talk to a minor, them can get prison time. I don't know if you know how serious this is. And again, I don't know if you know, it's a part of a bullying technique because I look young. Sweetie, me looking young don't make me insecure. I'm smarter than half of you, and believe me, I swing like a 45-year-old man. So that don't make no sense to me. The city of Toronto is very damaging and it seems very illiterate. So because I come in with an ID that says I'm 32, in your system you're gonna flag me as a minor. You know what, I'm fuck high school kids? Is that what the fuck you want? How you gonna flag me as a... It don't matter. It doesn't matter what I look like. It don't matter. So when a 19-year-old come in, when an actual 19-year-old come in at LCBO, because them look older than 19, you don't flag them as a minor even though they're close to the age of 18 than I am. I haven't been 18 in years. You know how much years I haven't been 18? In 12 years, 13 years. Look how long I haven't been 18. So this is very concerning to me, not only because it makes no fucking sense. Okay, so I come into your office with the ID saying I'm 32, you flag me as a minor. The same argument when a man come into your office dressed like a girl, where you put on the form, you put say him look like a man, or you put what him is. Which one? So I'm just saying be mindful. You cannot use a minor. You can use those. I don't know why not use it in the system. You don't need to put in your system whether the person look young or old. Because the robot only got input a minor. If you ask a robot what a minor is, the robot will tell you say somebody under the age of 18. You can't put... Also, half of you have kids early. So on a look run down, on have man stress you, on the skincare routine is not on point. So you don't even know what a real blood clot 30-year-old without kids supposed to look like. Because you either fuck early, you have kids early, you wear makeup since you're 13, which sag on the fucking skin. That don't make no sense to me. How you gonna flag me as a 32-year-old as a minor, but a 19-year-old not? That don't make sense. You think when you're going out, you think when a bouncer is at the door, him don't look on the IDs unless him saying the ID fake. Unless you have unless the ID was flagged for being fake, then I understand. But you cannot just go around and put minor in your system. And the same minor problem get Drake in a problem. Yeah, she's 32, but she look like a minor. So I'm gonna put a minor in the system. That means your whole LCBO is the whole. All Drake wanted was a fucking Hennessy. I can't even buy that theme without Drake being caught. Did you see who Drake was with yesterday in LCBO? He was with a fucking minor. It don't care what it look like. It care what it is. Remember, half of them have man that stress on the out. Half of them get cheat on and have kids. Remember that. So I was just saying, please, especially for the police force, please be mindful. I know you get a lot of backlash and a lot of crap, but one of the things by the jurisdictional book, one half of the things by the government paper. Maybe you should ask somebody for ID if you can't identify them age. And even when you identify them age, you're still so blind because something is happening with your blood clot, kidneys or liver, which creates blindness. You're still putting in the system minor. That don't make no sense. Again, this is no harsh criticism to the staff at LCBO, especially the one I went to yesterday. But you see how your community is damaging. So now you have adults being said that they're minors. You have minors passing as adults. And you wonder why the whole system's so fucked up. Because the blind are lead blind. The failed kidneys is leading the failed blood clot liver. Anyways, let's go ahead and go into your reading. Gemini, the Lover's card. A minor is somebody under the age of majority. So you're still illiterate. You see what I talk about? You have time to bully me because I look young and because I don't want to push out a baby. You're illiterate. You see what I talk about? You're too busy being jealous over somebody. You're not reading your own blood clot laws. You're illiterate. You don't even know what the fucking line of your own country stands for. You're going to put that in the system, LCBO. At least when I go to cannabis store, them either look upon me and do this, and do this, and do this, and ask me, and then do this and give me back. Them put in your name. Them can't put you in and flag you as minor. Minor is not 25. Minor is under the age of 18. Read your blood clot. Go on Canada.ca and read your own blood clot country's shit. So be mindful before you be jealous of somebody because they're achieving their dreams. Maybe the reason why you can't achieve your blood clot dreams is because you can't read a blood clot book properly. That is crazy to me. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Gemini. So now this could also be you're in love with somebody but you say them look too young for you. I don't know if you're waiting on somebody to grow up. Perhaps you're waiting on somebody to be stressed the fuck out with a child so them can't look at them age. Sweetie, that will never fucking happen. I was watching Broccoli Animations yesterday. Broccoli Animations, you need to give me some more content because I noticed that the Sunday content, the Sunday marathon, you're repeating episodes. You need to record new episodes, Broccoli Animations. Anyways, me hear one story in there and I always think this, but me never get it confirmed until me hear it in this, right? Them said that when aliens came to Earth, they convinced human beings that they were supposed to reproduce. And that was human beings' downfall. It was also said that if human beings were supposed to reproduce, every time we had sex, we would get pregnant. It's a reason why every time we have sex, we don't get pregnant. Sweetie, so I understand you're saying that you want a kid from me. That will never fucking happen. Not because I can't have kids, because I choose not to. So you can adopt one that's already here. Or guess what, sweetie? Clone Aid is making clones for people. You can get a clone on the dark web. We can take your sperm and my egg and we can have a test tube baby. Surely a test tube baby can't be as bad as a baby having two dads or two moms. Let's go ahead and go to your reading. Maybe somebody say you look too young. Them are waiting for you to grow up. Sir, keep blood clot waiting. We have the King of Swords coming on first. The King of Swords is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're doing Gemini's reading. So I'm getting intelligence. Or I'm getting paperwork, the law. That's like I say, okay, what is your... Tell me, Why are you gay? Who said I was gay? You are gay. Tell me, why are you a minor? My ID says 32. You look like a minor. Okay. So when the man them come in at your establishment with a big printout and a wig, why not tell them so them look like girl? And you know it's a lie. You Canada, you know it's a fucking lie, Canada. You know it's a lie. King of Swords, let's go again. We have the Nine of Pentacles, okay. Maybe there's something about two women that's two different races, or a man and a woman is two different races, but them don't look the same. One of them look rev out like a fucking transportation truck, and the other one look like a Porsche. Me getting you and somebody is almost the same age, but me don't know if the girl look younger than you and you're the man, or me don't know if this is two girls that's the same age, but one of them look really listen to me, look how much artist is younger than me and look older than me. You know Cardi B? Cardi! How old is Cardi B at my age? Cardi B at 32. She at 33 this year. Surely I don't look like Cardi B. But you're gonna flag me as a minor because I don't look like her. Because remember, Cardi B have surgeries and she have kids. You see, I now understand that. So I don't know again. Yeah, I don't know if the King of Swords is white, the Pentacles is black. Is it something about a white man who can't tell black women age? Yeah, because black don't crack. Especially if them don't have kids, you're not gonna get to tell them age properly. You have to ask or identify them properly. And I don't know who's going around telling you that you can't ask a woman for her age. I don't know who's telling you that. It's probably an insecure mother who man fuck her and left her and she don't want to tell a man say I'm a used up motherfucking truck, so she a lie about her age. Yeah, I'm getting King of Swords and Nine of Pentacles. Somebody looks young. Or maybe somebody's them take care of themselves. You flag that as a fucking minor. You know how dangerous that is for men? You know how dangerous that is for them? Feeling a problem? One rumor. And it's all, him can never come back from that. Man can't come back from pedophile claim. Especially when them innocent. No, one person tell one person and all of a sudden here, did you know that he was going out with a minor? The person not a minor. It's the same shit when they use with Drake. You see why I never supported Kendrick Lamar? Song. You see why I never support it? Certified, yeah, but something minor. The same minor where LCBO just flagged me in them system yesterday, even though me at 32. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting when people do things like that to you, it hinder you. It hinder you from job opportunities. People that tell you if you go back to school, you're not a minor. No, them a mix you up back with 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 25-year-olds out of college already. 25-year-olds in a jobs. Are them on training to be them profession. 25-year-olds graduate from college already. Them a say minor 18 and under, according to your blood clot government. So no, you a say me can't work because I look like a minor, but you can't blood clot read. You see where I have the problem, Mr. Bill Blair? You see where the problem is? We have the Mr. Bill Blair. Mr. Bill Blair, aren't you an Aries? Let us check again, Mr. Bill Blair. Is he here? I'm not fucking lying. Mr. Bill Blair, April the 9th. See Aries here. Mr. Blair, you see where I have the problem? Is it Mr. Bill Blair Aries? I passed the bell place yesterday and I saw Bill Blair little promotional thing on the floor, and I never really want to take it up because I don't know if Bella gonna send me trespassing, because you know how Rogers stay, even though a Bell find me first. A Bell did find me first. Rogers did give me a Bell did find me first, Mr. Blair. If you want to know who did find me first, a Bell, and never Rogers. Rogers give me the discount though upon little internet and thing, but his belly find me first, I never Rogers. Actually, I signed up for Rogers before I signed. No, I signed up with Rogers. My ex-husband did sign me up with Rogers before him signed me up with Bell. But if we're talking about bringing me to the International Space Station at NASA, at that museum, I did Bell. Bell did do it. Bell did put me in a little spaceship. The NASA spaceship, and it did turn around with a lot of people in it. Bell did do it. Rogers locked me the fuck up in a basement. Mr. Blair, you see my problem? So I'm getting something about giving that. Okay, so I win lotto. I can't get it because I look like a minor. I don't read like a minor. My education is above a minor. Everything is but I just look like a minor. Just like how these trans men look like a girl. So now because I look like a minor, you give me lotto win it. It's so easy to take advantage of somebody who you're pinning as a minor. You put them under conservatorship. You're going to tell me, say, oh, you give my money to my mother. You're going to tell me, say, you give my money to my father. Because I look. L-O-O-K. Look. I'd sue y'all. I would fucking sue I would sue y'all. Not you, Mr. Bill Blair. I'm not going to sue you. Anyways, let's continue the reading. Because I'm getting this is all about how you look. Okay, so how my look never blood clot save me from homelessness. So what the fuck? So what the fuck you think? Looks like a blood clot though. Pretty privilege. Tell that to blood clot homeless shelter. Y'all too caught up in this blood clot limelight. When you don't even read. You're too caught up that she don't want to have kids or she don't want to have a man for control, or why not blood clot really the Canada.ca blood clot site as to what a minor is. And the same blood clot shit when you get Drake in her. The same problem when you get Drake in her. The King of Swords clarified by the two. The same problem when you get Drake in. Now if me gonna date Drake now, you hear say, you know, so she's a minor, allegedly, the Two of Cups. So me getting you want to date somebody, them look very, 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 very young. You mean just like how you and your wife is the same fucking age, but your wife look very, 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 very old. She look like your grandmother. Yeah. So me getting this about dating somebody, Gemini. You want to date somebody? Me getting somebody look young. Now me don't know if somebody want you date a young person. How young? Is he a man 18? Bro, me at 32. What him want from me? We're not talking about 25. We're not talking about 21. Minors can't go strip club. Remember that. Minors can work at a strip club, 18, but them cannot them can't work there. White go. Them can't strip, but them can't sell alcohol. Minors can't even gamble. Minors need parental consent for certain things. Now you're putting on your system so somebody is a minor, them look like a minor. You trick the system because now the fucking simulation are gonna put them in. You need parental consent. Do you listen to your parents? Where's your mommy and daddy? You look so young. Bitch, I'm 32 and I'm divorced. I'm looked young, but I'm full of a blood clot experience. More than you apparently, because you had no experience reading what the fuck a minor was. You see my problem now. You see the frustration. So now me can go under conservatorship very easy. Trafficking is very easy because you already put in your system that somebody is a minor. And then any man who not jailbait, who not use people as jailbait. You know scary it is for a man who genuinely find out say him a talk to a girl who a lie about her age. That's why the island boys in an island world, in an island dream, fucking an island girl. That's why when him did have the girl on him podcast, him asked the girl how old she is. She said she 18. Him start freak the fuck out. Him say, I can't believe you put an 18-year-old man, get this girl out of here. And she not say nothing wrong with it. Cause them are 18. Oh, I'm 18, I'm young. This is what the men want. The men don't want no washed up woman. Island boy run her out of the house because him say you bring an 18-year-old. One lie about 1 year difference, him can go blood clot jail. She look like a, she in no matter how she look. That's why I'm asking her age. I'm sure she did look very appealing to him. I'm sure she did look older than me too. When the island boy guy asked her, what's your age? She said she 18. Him said, you have to come out. You really brought an 18-year-old in here? Yeah. And I'm nothing to do with looks. If it did, then y'all would not be granting these men permission to put female upon them fucking ID. Even... Yeah, I'm just asking. That was my pussy. That was my pussy. Yeah, I'm just asking the public, please. Just order in the staff meeting. We're asking the public, please. What the fuck? YouTube technicians don't ban my content because you see my... It's for you. I do it for you, YouTube technicians. You should have take the unfiltered content and then blurred for me. So I'm getting, you're finally going to get something. You're going to be granted something. Because I'm getting, you're not getting, it looks like the older you get is the younger you look. Perhaps you were a part of some type of mad doctor's experiment when it came on to time travel. The King of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. I'm sorry. The Two of Swords. I'm sorry. Remember, we had this first. My apologies. So I'm getting dating. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of... Yeah, I'm getting something about theft. That's like every man where you're there with a claim said them are your father because you look like a minor. You see how you put people in a problem? I know the man who are robbed from the girl who look like a minor, him have the government for back him. Because the government have put a flag somebody as a minor in them system anyways. So you see how you create targets for people? You probably know this already. That's why you're doing it. Because me getting while you and somebody a date, them a thief something from you. Yeah, because them have access to your shit. Because you look like a minor. You look like an adoptive child. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Angel. Yeah, they're mad because your fucking black don't crack. They're mad because you never make a man fuck out you and get you pregnant and you're stressed because that man is not providing for the kid. Me getting everything is fully intact. Or again, you want somebody to date this younger guy. Bro, how blood clot young? It cannot be 18. 18 is fucking. But we have to be a serious. Is it an 18-year-old virgin where you're gonna marry me to? That's the only way I could have said okay. I don't know who for mother or who for father really want them son for there with this older woman. That's the only way I could have done with your son, sir. I have to marry him. I couldn't just be fucking your 18, 19-year-old son. That too blood clot young. 25 different now. 25 can do what them please. I was married at 24. 25 different now. Minor 18, bruh. Minor is below 18 and 18. Minor is basically virgins. You marry them off. Or them just experiment until them turn 20s and 30s and then them get married. That's the only way I could have said, oh, so young. Yeah, you look so young. You look like a minor. Might as well be with one. The problem is 2 packs of sugar. You're at least 16 blood clot years older than this fucking minor. No, me at 32. If me for date a man so-called 16 years older than me, how old that man going to be? 42, 48. So you tell me, say, if you see me with a 48-year-old man, it's weird to you. He's so-called 16 years older than me. But if you see me with a high schooler, it looks appealing to you. And I'm 16 years older than them. So you see why you can't trust your eyes? We have the angel here. One more. Let's clarify Mr. Bill Blair. Let's see what he has to say about this. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting something about a new law, new policy, something have to change. Because your system be fucking up people's lives. It will hinder them from jobs. It will hinder them from certain type of educational opportunities. Because you think somebody have time. You think, how them look. How them look. Sweetie, people in Hollywood look young because they've been using the adrenochrome from kids. Yeah, looks, bitch, looks. That's all they could judge this by. Looking. You still want to get people in trouble? Anyways, this have nothing to do with Mr. Bill Blair. I am just bringing what I observe to my attention, and this has nothing to do with the staff of LCBO, because I know that the chances are you don't get paid the amount you're supposed to get paid. We need to change the SEO. It's weird. Yeah, flag people as blood clot minor. Since when you can blood clot, look and tell somebody age and then put it on one system. You usually just look at the ID, and if it's over the age of whatever the age need to be, you grant it. We are putting on the system say minor. What kind of weird? We don't know who not traffic. You hear? We don't know who not trafficking. Number 9. Isn't Bill Blair born the 9th of April? Mr. Bill Blair. Mr. Blair. Mr. Blair, you were born the 9th of April. That's you. The 9th of April. That's Mr. Bill Blair. We have 5. 9 and 5 is 14. Okay. We have Illuminati. You see how damaging this is? Mr. Blair. Mr. Blair. The 9th of April. Mr. Blair. You're saying someone's too young. Somebody look young. Perhaps they can use me for your pedophilia fucking rituals instead of kidnapping the people and blood clot kids at the fucking hospital and using them. Since I'm of age. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. We have religious agenda. Or me not know somebody that try to make you look young so them can sell you off to this religious man. Because you know, in religion, you are your prime at 13. And if you're lucky, a ghost will impregnate you. One more. And we have Ophiuchus. So, Mr. Bill Blair, I'm just asking you to hear my cry and to hear my concern. And also to hear the concerns of the men who want to date all up, say, but they're confused. There's a lot of confusion because of good health skincare routine and terrible SEO systems. Okay, Mr. Blair? We're gonna leave it here. It's a long reading. Until next time, bye, Gemini.